Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics, and today we're doing delivery prep. Very important because we've got tons of stuff coming. So I've spent a lot of money on fish, reptiles and that. So we're aiming on the fish today. I've got to do a bunch of water changes, but you won't see much of that. I might do a little time lapse or something, but not much. Main jobs we've got to do is we're moving a lot of the fish to different tanks and stuff today. What would the word be? So I'm putting all the fish we've got in the section, so I know I've got an empty full length then that I can fill. And then I'm deciding I'm changing the shrimp because I put them on black gravel. You can't see the dark shrimp, so it's my mistake. I thought it'd be good and you thought you'd still be able to see them, but you can't see them at all. Same with the yellows. Well, you can still see them, but not as good as you could if it was a different sand. So I've got a nice bit of sand in this bucket, which I'm going to clean and we're going to put in. We'll go around and do some other jobs as well today. I might even prep the reptiles, but it's hard because it kind of gives away what we're getting. So that is the plan for today. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me, and we will crack on with the jobbos. Also delivery day. So we've only got live food and some bits and bobs, but I have got another order coming Thursday. We've got animals tomorrow. We've got fish coming at some point and plants coming at some point. Don't know. The plants come from Holland, so they can take a while to get here. Fish are coming from London, so that's going to take a reasonable jaunt for them to get here. But we know animals come on Wednesdays, so we've got them coming definitely tomorrow. So let's open these. I'll put the live food on the shelf. We'll have a look in that box, see what we got, and then we can crack on with the fishies. There we go. Live food done and dusted. Let's see what we got in the box. I have opened it just for easiness. Cocoa fibre blocks, loads of them. I believe. Yes. So we've got bulbs. And I think we've got more bulbs in here as well. Come on. Yeah, Pro Rep bulbs, infrared. Yep, that's what we got. So I'll open all that, put that on the shelves. We did have a new rescue I showed you the other day as well. We had some fishies come in. Parrotfish, that's what it was. I forgot what it was called. Parrotfish. I don't know why I called it kissing Garami. Parrotfish, very cool. It's actually been made in a lab by scientists, so you don't actually find them in the wild unless they've been released by people. Very cool fish. So yeah. What I've done now to get this ready is I've took some water out of the tanks, put them in these buckets, and now we're going to catch some shrimp. So we catch them, put them in these buckets, they'll be okay in there. We're going to do, get all the substrate out once we've caught all the shrimp, and then we'll put the sand in, top it back up, test the water. As long as it's okay, we'll put the shrimp back in. That's the plan. Okay, so there we go, there's the shrimpo just there. So we can go around, we're going to see if you can see them a lot clearer on the camera than you can in real life. One at the back over there. Let's see if we can catch some. Where'd that one go on the rock? Oh, there he is. There he is. Got one, got two. Now go straight into here. There we go. One. And two. So I'll go through it, we'll catch all of them because I've got to siphon the gravel out and we don't want any shrimpos getting left behind. No shrimp will be left behind. So we should have 3 in there now. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Let's see how many I get all at the end. So I believe that's everybody. So we have, yeah, no one at the top. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blues at the moment. And then let's see how many yellows we can get. So I actually found 2 more. So we've actually got 8 blues. And I managed to get 5 yellows by the looks of it. That's all the yellows out. Wahaha. Now, I'm going to siphon out all the gravel. And then we can put our sand in, which I've already pre-washed. So we're just going to plonk it in and we should be good. Should be good. Whether or not we are, I'm not sure. You never know. You never know, it could be good, it could be lovely, you never know. Done, I've took the siphon off the pipe and I'm just going to siphon the gravel out just like that. I may have to top it up with a bit more water. Hopefully I should get all the gravel out pretty quick. It's really hard to film this is, so I'm gonna do it really quick. I'm literally just going through, getting all the gravel out. What I'm doing, I've done the little feeding tub, so I should just be able to pour the water back in if it gets a bit full, and I can just carry on siphoning, getting it all out. And then we put the sand in. Took some doing, so I've got all the gravel out. It's all in there now. I've been pouring the water through a net to make sure if I've missed any shrimp I catch them. I think we had one little tiny light coloured one. Yeah, he's just there. There he is. So we managed to find him. So now I'm on to the next one, but I'm going to put some sand in there now, let it settle. We put some water in there. RO water, I'm going to do half RO, half tap water, and that's going to lower the TDS or parts per million to the amount I want. We're looking for about 180 to 200 for cherry shrimps. So that's what we're going to do. Give it a bit of a scrub as well while I'm here. May as well. No, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But we're not that dirty. It was not much. So I'm doing it now because the more water we add, the more this is going to want to go up in the air and spread all over the place. So I'm hoping we can get a good chunk in now, and then when we fill it up, we're not going to get as much water, sand actually floating around in the water, which can take a couple of days for it to settle, and that's what we don't want. We want the shrimp back in here today if we can help it. Sorry, I'm not looking at the right thing. There we go, filter. We've got about an hour of that filter not being covered in water and not having air going through it before the good bacteria starts to die, which we don't want. We'll have to start everything again if that happens. Just move the rocks onto the sand so we can do the bits where the rocks were. We've got our moss ball, a bit of coconut, and our little plant. There we go on the sand. And just got that little area there to do. I might need more sand for the for this side. There we go. I'll let that settle. See how much sand we've got left. See if we need a bit more in there. Well, I put 3 buckets of RO in, 1 of normal water. It's a bit cloudy, so we're gonna have to wait for it to settle a little bit. It's not too bad because I can see the items in there, as you can see. So it's not that bad, it's not solid. So we're gonna have to leave it for a bit. We might have to put air stones in here just to make sure they keep going. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna see if this one, we'll fill it right up. We'll see if this one clears. When this one clears, we'll start that one. Because what we don't want to do is have no tank to put any shrimp in. This is taking a lot longer to clear than I thought. It's a lot clearer than what it was. It's still gonna take a bit more time. So what we've got options now. We could put everyone in this one for a bit and then move to that one once it's cleared. Or we could wait to see if that's cleared by the end of the day and put everybody in here, then work on this one tomorrow. So that's the options I've got. So we're going to give it a bit more time. I'm going to jump through and do some more water changes, I think. Actually, we're going to catch and move some fish. That's what I want to do. So let's start. We'll catch and move some fish. So we're going to move the Phantom Tetras. We're going to move them down here into this tank. We'll move the platies over because we've got some platies in here already. So we'll move these ones over with them. We can take some of these stickers off because we haven't got any. That one can go there. We'll move them into there, them over here. And then I've got less in those tanks over there, and I'll catch some more as well, move them along. And we'll try and fill these sections, then I can fill that section when we get the delivery. That's the plan anyway. So you guys can go in there. We'll let them acclimate, we'll do water quality. Now, we've got these ones. I am leaving the fighter where he is. And we do have a random axolotl in there as well, because we didn't have space when our big rescue came. So, oh, there we go. We've got a good amount then. There we go. That's everybody. We've got 2 more, I believe. Come on, you. I got both? I can only see one. Oh no, he's there, he's there, he's there. Now, normally I would do it slightly differently, but I'm doing it with one hand, so. Normally I would pinch the net and put them in nice and steady. Nobody in the net? Yep, we're sweet. So now you guys get to come over here and go into there, like so. Absolutely fantastic. So we'll come back when we've got to acclimate them. It just means that we get everything all concentrated to one section and I know what I've got to work on then. I am and ahhing about doing marine. I really am now. One, I really like them and I'd like to have them in the shop. So I'm thinking about doing this back end, maybe marine. Minimum these 5. And ahhing about making it 7. Or we could do the whole block, so we could do 14. So we could do the whole section that's under here. So from here onwards could be marine. Just separate it off nice. But again, I've got to see if it's worth doing, if we're going to make enough money from it and stuff like that. So we don't know unless we try. I'm not doing sumps or anything like that. We're going to do canister filter tanks. So the only one I may do it on one and then get some coral. What I am thinking of doing, I am getting rid of all these tanks at the bottom. They're perfect little coral bars there. So we may and ahh maybe do that, or we could turn one of these big tanks into a coral tank. That may work as well. Those, I've got a massive void at the bottom where we could have a canister filter, and that would in a way be kind of like a little sump. Okay, so we've got a good bit of clear on it now. So we're going to attempt to acclimate the shrimp. So we're just going to put a little bit in there and then drop it back over like that. Let that settle, because the water is a little bit cooler than what's in there. So it's all going to acclimate slowly. I think I'm going to put the yellows in there as well. Gives me a chance to do this one without any shrimp to move, and then I can always move them back as well. So once I've acclimated them and they're in, we'll acclimate those ones in as well. It is time to release these ones, so we release our Phantom Tetras. I believe there is an X-ray in there as well. There we go. And then we put our platies in with our platies. Come on everybody. There you go. There we go. Lovely job. Absolutely fantastic. We'll close that up. There's our fishies moved. Every time, so we can release these ones and then get these ones in acclimate. Okay. There's one. Come on everybody, there's another one. There we go. Hopefully everyone should be hunky-dory and we'll be able to actually see them is what we're hoping for. So look at that, it's spotted a mile away now. So much better. If I can get the camera to actually work. But you can spot them so much easier now. That's the whole idea behind it. So I had no idea how many was in there. Probably see about 3 or 4 at a time, but that was it. Now, the blues look like they're doing good, and you can spot them miles away. How cool is that? So let's drop in our yellows. It should be sweet, they've been acclimating and stuff like that, so let's drop them in. I have to admit, I do like using these tubs and the bags. Whoop, whoop. And it didn't take as long to clear as I thought, which I'm happy with. There we go, we've got the shrimpers, we got the blues. Still not 100% clear, but it's adequate. I'm okay with it. So there we go, shrimpos looking goodos. That means tomorrow I can focus on doing that if I want to, or I can jump on another job. Important job as well for tomorrow. We've got to get this tank back up and running. So we might dismantle, restart, new waterfall and stuff, and try and make it nice and new. That's the plan for tomorrow, I think. A little bit disappointed we didn't get as much as we wanted to do today. I didn't realise that this was going to fog up as much as it would. I mean, we washed it all, we did it without the without any water in there, so we had a nice low level. I poured the water over things so I didn't stir up the sand, but still, it took an hour, nearly 2 hours to clear. So, and I couldn't do much else because I had all everything out and about. So I might try and blast out a couple of water changes now, and then I'll move some fishes as well, and I can show you what I've done tomorrow. So I think that's all I'm going to do today, because I've just got to jump on and get these down. The filming stuff slows me down so much. So I'm going to jump on that, get a bunch of that done, ready for fishies arriving. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me. If you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to playlist, it's up there. Apart from that, I'll see you in the future. Bye.